Hey, this is Jim. It is 12:14 p.m. in California. Please note on November the 12th, please note that all discussions, analysis, and information presented are for general information on educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial or any other form of professional advice. Hello to our dorky friends, AMC Scam, Corax, this John Hempton guy, all these other douchebags that like to listen to these videos. You guys are like little creeper stalkers, but welcome. So here's the setup here in AMC. This is a view of the on-balance volume. We're focused on this 968 million mark. If we can move above that, which would represent a breakout of this level right here, I think we can see some acceleration, and then we can see a breakout of this sort of range here that we've been in. And then if we can move above this 1 million mark, which would represent a breakout of this previous high, then I think we'll probably see an attack, fast market attack of this 1310 hidden retest level. The reason I don't think even this setup that we would see AMC, assuming it tracks, run toward these hidden retest levels up here, at least in a straight line, is that we've still got 1250 vibration level. This is vibration that was left behind from this contact. So again, here's your hidden retest level, moves through, we attack 1250. The hidden retest level now becomes vibration, and we're looking for that ABCDE vibration sequence that's so typical in human nature and human emotion. So that means that 1250 in theory and practice should be sticky on contact, assuming we get there. And then also once 1310 is hit, assuming we get there, that will then become vibration as well. So a lot of congestion here in this area. If we can see on balance volume move above this 1 million mark, then the odds then favor a continuation move. But then keep in mind, because we'll still need work at these vibration levels, this setup will call for after price were to spike to whatever level it gets to during this zone of strength, price comes slamming right back down again toward these levels. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to show you guys a quick video of the previous video I posted, and I was sharing with you guys this volume fractal that ended up working nicely. So I want to reiterate that, show you the before and after on that, and then I'll continue on. I'm going to play the video, the original video now. But here's the thing that I'm keeping a close eye on. You guys can see from this volume fractal here that I've created for you guys, the point at which the nesting resting volume collides with this downtrend line right here comes late session 11/11, which is Monday, or early on Tuesday the 12th. And quick easy target here, we're looking for a third contact on this thicker downtrend line. So that would equal sort of a spike in 5-minute bar volume to the $750,000-ish level. And like I said, the collision point where the downtrend meets the nesting or resting. So that's good enough, and I obviously misspoke. I meant 750,000 shares. So now we'll bounce back over to our other charts, and I'll show you guys what that ended up looking like. It really tracked well. So this is the original chart that I was just showing you that we featured in that other video. And you saw right into that timing element box this big expansion of volume. Not only hit that 750,000 share 5-minute bar volume mark, but exceeded it. We also had a really interesting probe. So between the time that I posted that video on Friday and then early Monday morning, you guys can see this 1.467 million share 5-minute bar right here. And so this was sort of an early indication of what was about to come. You can see right here is where that was posted, and that was right at the close on Friday. So not unusual to have volume spikes at the close, but that one that's a load of volume there in this particular name. So anyway, that worked really well, and you guys can see what happened. We had the nice move up. I'm going to adjust this chart. You can see I had the hidden retest level at $4.60, timing element more over here on the 12th, which is today. So I'm going to, I'll move that over, which is, what I normally do. And then as soon as, again, a hidden retest, price makes contact on a hidden retest level, it becomes vibration for me, just to keep things easy on the eye. My vibration levels are in yellow. And then we're looking for those swings, again, the vibration sequence, A, B, C, D, E, prior to sort of the pinning releasing and price moving up. So clearly, if we count this move down as the A, and then this move up as the B, C, D, E, everything's taken care of, and you can see price wedging here. The next move we're looking for here is 470. I have that note key vibration because we need to spend a little bit of time there. But if we can get that tall green 5-minute candle painting up through that 470 vibration level and closing at the top end of the range, that sets us up really nicely in front of what should be the most powerful zone of strength here in November that's been on the board for over a month now. And I told you guys during the last video, the reason why I'm sort of showing my hand here is because looking around at some of these other ticker symbols, Mullen's a good example today, I'm seeing some signs of stress behind the scenes in the system overall. And so I think we're probably going to run into a situation here with a little bit of luck where some of the people are going to have to run into a little bit of a liquidity problem here and have to resize positions, meaning covering some of the short positions. So we'll see if that happens. And then you guys know there's a little more noise overhead, even once we move into closer toward next week, where in theory we could really see some explosive moves to the upside in a lot of these different names. You guys see I also have that little note there, the 1310 hidden retest level. I'll wrap up with reiterating something that I showed you guys yesterday. If you missed the video, this is sort of interesting from a contrarian standpoint. I had this guy, John Hempton, come into my DMs on Saturday, which is really bizarre. You can see right here, Saturday, he's once I looked into it, I didn't know the guy. Once I looked into it, he's a hedge fund manager out of Australia. I think about $1 billion under management. His background is he's a globalist. He was brought through the Soros, something that was funded through Soros, as far as the previous fund that he was involved with. But you'll notice, he proactively asks me to list him on my bad actor list and telling me that he talks shit about me, which is really bizarre. And then I, feed him his chiclets, little rat-a-tat-tat, a little bit of lumber in the ribs, and, tell him no one knows you. He comes back and says, I run one of the biggest short books in the world, so that nobody knows me is not quite correct. So a high opinion of himself. He says, I mock apes on Twitter regularly. No desire to unblock my account. If you can get Elon to reverse his changes to the block feature, I will unblock my account. So evidently, he doesn't like the way Elon has tweaked the blocking rules to where people are allowed to view your posts but not comment on your posts. So his account is completely locked, as you can see from that the icon there, the symbol of the lock. So anyway, thank you for that contrarian DM from you, John. We appreciate it. And the only other thing I would mention is in this really odd Master of the Universe photo here, that you need to put on a dress shirt, John, because not only do you have sort of a boiler, but you've got those Bill Gates man tits. So come on, man, put on a button-down shirt, like starched up, pretty thick, because you're going to have to hide those. Either wear a bra or wear a t-shirt and then a thick dress shirt over that, and it will probably conceal those. Also, get off the soy or whatever it is that's causing those to grow. to that size. Diet can easily take care of that, even if you don't like to work out. That's it from my side, everybody. Good luck.